Kilo 4 Lima, Japan Echo.
Kilo 4 Lima, Japan Echo. What's the name there, sir?
What's the name there, sir? Name here is Jim, Juliet India Mike, Jim, in the Garden of Eden, North Carolina.
Yes, sir. Jim in North Carolina. What's going on, sir?
North Carolina. What's going on, sir? Yeah, we're on the same rig. And as last time we talked, only thing I did different is I put the tube preamp back in the line here, and backed off on the gains to hopefully not be overdriving everything. I just thought I'd get an opinion. KC9VKV, Qso-Vlog.
Roger, Jim. Now, is that the TR-7?
Yes, sir. It sure is.
Wow, looking at your signal on my spectrum analyzer, you're pretty full range there, sir. You got a nice top end, nice bottom end, Roger.
Well, doggone. I think the preamp has helped. It's got a 12AX7 vacuum tube in it, so that sounds good. I appreciate that.
Roger, and what mic are you using?
Okay, the mic is a Rode, R-O-D-E, NC-1.
All right. Well, we're broadcast quality.
Well, I don't know about that with the TR-7, but we're trying as hard as we can, pedaling just as hard as we can pedal there, over.
Roger. Well, I don't think you can ever go wrong with a 12AX7. I use a 12AX7 in my ART mic preamp for a little warmth. So, but now, how much transistorized versus tube is the TR-7?
Okay, the TR-7 is fully solid state, Roger.
Okay, so internally the 12AX7 doesn't exist. You have that outboard?
Yeah, it's outboard. It is it's a Behringer. It's a Behringer preamp with a few adjustments on it. It's got a limiter, which we do have a limiter in line, and it has attenuator, and it has input gain and output gain.
Roger, and that furnishes DC. That Rode is a condenser, Roger?
Yeah, Roger. That way I don't have to, I can experiment with different microphones across the board with whatever rig I happen to have here in the shack that I'm trying to get some self-satisfaction with. I've got multiple outputs on the mixer board I can send to different rigs and have different rigs EQ'd differently, Roger.
Roger. Now the thing is to be sure that your mic, your internal mic gain control is set at least 10:30, 11 o'clock-ish, so your level, it's looking for that level, 10:30 to 11 o'clock. If you get down there where that internal mic gain is around 8:30 or 9 o'clock, you could be looking at some slight distortion, but turn that internal gain up to about 10:30, somewhere around there, and then adjust your output electronics to suit that, and then you'll be right in a good place level-wise coming in.
Roger, well, as it is now, it is about, it's very, very, very close to, I'd say it's about 21 or 22 minutes after there, Roger.
I'm sorry, sir. I just lost my my Rochester and my Milford. Right side by side. I went to the other, and let me bring Milford back up. Come on, Milford. You know you love me. Come on. I'm your friend. I always say good things about the Milford PASDR, and it knows it. So here we go. All right, I'm back into business on Milford. Come back and repeat that last, Jim.
Yeah, it's instead of 10:30, it's about 22, 23 minutes after there, Roger.
Oh, yeah, okay. Close enough for government work. Yeah, that's the whole thing, though. You want to be sure that you're not over pushing your front end, and if you get that gain there at about 10:30 or so, that's a good place to be, and you know that you're not going to be pushing too hard. And again, what's the name of the preamp that you're running?
What's the name of the preamp that you're running?
It is a Behringer. It is a Behringer. It's not that high end, but it's an ultra gain Behringer brand ultra gain MIC 100, mic 100 with the 12A X7 in it.
Yeah, essentially that's what I'm running. Mine's art preamp, but they're just beautiful. Great frequency response, very low noise. I run mine in limit, only for a couple of dB or so, because I don't want to get too muddy there, too full. I want to keep about a 3 dB dynamic range, Roger.
About a 3 dB dynamic range, Roger.
Yeah, Roger. Okay, well, very good. Yeah, we're also running the SB220 amplifier here. We're getting about 1250 to 1300 watts out here on the full bore. Antenna is an end-fed wire, 117 feet long, about 30 feet up. And Jim, in case you have anything else, I'm going to, or suggestions or whatever, I'm going to let you go. And I appreciate the help here, and I'm going to see if you can get somebody else in here before the pumpkin scare comes along again. KC9VKV, K4LJE.
Roger, Jim. Well, listen, Mr. Drake would be very appreciative of you operating that TR-7 in such a beautiful way. I mean, he had a great taste, even when, back in the day that he was building those radios. The TR-7, I think, was one of the last radios that he built. Was that not true?
Radios that he built, was that not true?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. It was. I think it might have been the last one. I'm not 100% on that, but I think he built a few more receivers and solid-state shortwave receivers and stuff like that, general coverage. I think they did that, and I think they did some more commercial work maybe. I'm not sure. But I started to go with the TR-4, but I caught one of these in pretty fair shape, so I just went ahead with this one. Over.
Oh, yeah, much better. The evolutions between the TR-4, which I've got the TR-4, I believe it is. That's a two package system, and it did 10 meters, but it was the beginning of 10 meters for Drake, and of course they 10 meters is kind of a stretch for them tubes there to keep oscillators oscillating at the right frequency for very long. You spend a lot of time touching up your VFO because they would tend to wander. And I did some experiments. Mostly I did like a blower on the outside that ran all the time, and I'm thinking what I'm doing is trying to keep that temperature down to keep it from wandering. But on the other hand, when it heats up, it becomes more stable. So perhaps I was shooting myself in the foot by venting that hot air. I should have just left it heat itself up, and maybe the frequency would have been more stable. But anyway, Jim, threes to you, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much, Jim, and have a good weekend, and we'll see you later. KC9VKV, keep up the good work there. K4LJE.
Roger, Jim, 3, sir. This is KC9VKV, the Friday afternoon Qso-Vlog net. We have 3 minutes before 5. If you have a radio you want to check out, give me a shout.